My name is Mwangi Jefferson Gubi and welcome to Africa Biz, where today we'll be in Nairobi National Park at Mokoyet Public Site. Karibuni. So today we have a tour guide. Hey, can you kindly introduce yourself, sir?
Okay, my name is Simon Kagiri Njoroge. I'm a tour guide by professional. I live in Nairobi, but I was not born in Nairobi, so I come from a place called Nyandarua, and that's where I come from.
So what was your early childhood like?
My childhood, where we were brought up, there were no, there were no like cars and animals. Animals were there, but no cars.
So not the kind of animals you're not taking us to.
But when we were a child, we didn't knew the importance of animals.
Yeah.
But when we come to Nairobi and when we grow up, that's when we knew the number one income in Kenya is brought up because of animals.
Oh.
So animals are very important.
Okay. So how did you get into the tour guide business? Did you go to school and study for it?
Of course, yes. Yes. To be a tour guide, you must go to school to learn about the animals, the habitat of the animals. For instance, if you come here, sometimes you find guests going out from the car. They want to go close to the animals, and these are wild animals.
Yes.
So you must go to school to learn about animals, so that you don't get instance where your clients or you yourself will be hurt by the animals, because they are wild. They are not domestic.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what is the name of the profession that one has to study in order to become a tour guide?
You have to learn about, we call it tour guiding. Tour guiding.
Is there a school that one has to go to?
Yes. Yes. We have so many schools in Kenya where they have those courses. But the biggest school is Kenya Utalii College.
Kenya Utalii College. Yes. So it also
that's the best.
It deals with culinary and as well as tour guide studies.
Yes.
And after finishing school and studying to become a tour guide,
yes,
are there any training? Is there any other training that you need from the KWS?
Yes, because as early as I said, I'm a driver tour guide, so you must know how to drive the car, and we are driving 4x4s.
Yeah, these are not small cars.
Yeah, they are not small cars. So you must go to school to learn about how to drive a 4x4 car, and then that's number one. And then you have to go to school to know the history and all that about the Kenya, so that we deal with guests who come from outside Kenya, and they have come in your country to learn about Kenya, so they need to have all the information about Kenya.
So I believe before you got into your first car and you were given maybe permission to drive people around, were you like a trainee or something? Did you have to accompany someone else who could teach you the ropes?
Yes, you have to. Yeah. You have to do what we call practical and theory. Yeah, as other courses. So there's no way you can go to school to learn about wildlife, and then the next day you are given a car to drive guests to Masai Mara or to Nairobi National Park. You have to be either to be like a guest. You sit like a car driver with
someone who's experienced.
Yes, and then he have to teach you about the practical. Yes.
And how long does that training period?
Training you have to go 8 months.
8 months
in school, so and then practical you can. The more jobs you have, the more practical you are doing it.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I believe after going through school, becoming a co-driver, there's a sort of certification from maybe the Kenya Wildlife Service.
Yes.
So do you have to pay for it? Or?
Yes, we have to pay for it, and every year we have to go to get the license. And after 3 years you have to go for a refresher course.
A refresher course?
Yes.
From the Kenya Wildlife Service?
You can go to Kenya Wildlife Service, you can go to Utalii College, you can go to other universities because they have those courses, but you have to do refresher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, and what's the amount of money that one has to pay for the license?
Every year, for example, I have to pay 2,000. Yes. That's equivalent to $20 to get the license. We call it tourism license.
The tourism license.
Yes.
One has to have.
Yeah, that you have to have it,
Yeah.
so that you can fairly tourist in various destinations. So you can't pick any driver from any place to drive tourism. You have to get a tourism license from the tourist ministry.
Okay.
Yes.
And this, you as a tour guide, do you do you do it as on your own, or are you part of a company?
I do it on my own.
Mm?
I have my company.
Yeah, you have a company.
Yes.
So the car that you're currently taking us through with is your car?
It's not my car,
Yeah.
but so many people have companies but they don't have cars.
Yeah.
So you hire cars from outside.
Okay.
Yes.
So you are an independent tour guide, if I may say so.
Yes.
So you've told us how to become a tour guide and licensing from the KWS. What are some of the challenges that you go through in this area of specialization?
We have so many challenges.
Yeah.
I'll start with one of the challenges which almost everyone knows for now.
Yeah.
Is COVID. Although COVID is everywhere in the world,
Yeah.
so it's not really only in Kenya. Also, we have other challenges when we want to get the licenses. As I told you, if you want to become or to have a business, you have to have all the licenses which the government requires. But it's difficult to get to the government sometimes because they give people a hard time to get those licenses. Those people who are on the ground, they know more than the people who are sitting on the office.
Okay.
So those people in the office, sometimes they give people a hard time to get the license, but they don't know how the ground is. Another challenge is the government. The government, they don't protect wildlife a lot. As you know, many of the parks they are inside where the communities are. They don't have that. They don't have the what do you call it? They don't have that good management, how to manage wildlife with communities. So those are other challenges, because if you find communities get inside the park and you get tourists get inside the park at the same time, so the community will brought their domestic animals into the park. So those are some of the challenges we have.
So, and maybe poaching. Does poaching affect
Yeah,
the land
and
as
also
well?
poaching we have. But nowadays we don't have poaching. The government is very keen with the poaching.
In terms of poaching, everything has been fine.
Yes.
So, what is one word of encouragement you'd like to tell people who want to join the tour guiding industry?
It's a good business. It's a good business, but if you want to have a good business, you must have all the papers, so that everything you earn, you earn it as a clean money or a clean business as you want.
So it is a fairly profitable business.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So that's nice. So us as Africa Biz, we are an online platform that deals with marketing, sales and retail. Have you heard about us?
Yeah, I've heard about it.
Yeah.
I've seen it, but I'm still learning about
You're
it.
still learning about it. So yeah, we'd like to take this opportunity to welcome to Africa Biz and also be part of our family, so that will also help expand your business.
Thank you.
And that has been our episode for today with Simon Kagiri, the tour guide. Kindly join us on our social media handles at Africa Biz TV on YouTube, Africa Biz on Facebook, and Africa Biz on Instagram. Thank you.